for yourself, man, I know we recently just kind of seen what happened with Norbes being released from URL and
Yeah.
everything like that. And I wanted to ask you, was Norbes, I guess, a part of your journey into coming to URL? And what's your thoughts
Um,
on, I guess the, separation between those two, the
I would,
URL and Norbes?
I would say, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I think a lot of different people played a part, though, including yourself. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people played a part in, like, me being able to get on URL. And Norbes is definitely one of them, especially the fact that in probably 2014 or 2015, Norbes was like, "You will never be on URL," and I was like, "Damn!"
He said that to you?
They say my dope the cleanest on Long Island. I'm on the corner beating the shit out of raw talent. 50-50 hard and soft, it's all balanced. I'm in the looking like Mitsubishi, the old talent. Read up with the best of them, the old
Yeah,
malice.
he tweeted me that one day. Like, so
Okay.
I said something about a battle. Like, I gave like my opinion on who won a battle. And he was like, "Doesn't matter. You'll never be on Smack." I'm like, "God damn!"
Jesus.
And then, but listen, it takes a certain level of humility to say that to somebody, and then do it anyway, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, so Norbes was definitely a part of what I had going on. When I had that fallout with Yak Man, Norbes is the person that put my battle out, right?
Yeah.
Um, a, a thing that happened was I woke up, Yak Man was on social media saying he was trying to sell my battle to any league who will buy it.
Yeah. That was you versus Ines.
Yeah,
I
and
was there that
called
day.
Norbes.
I was there that day when y'all battled.
Yeah, I was there. I did an interview with you after the battle.
Yeah, that was a dope battle too.
Yeah, you know, and I called Norbes and I was like, "Yo, this guy's saying he's selling my battle because he won't answer his phone calls. Like, you need to call this dude, right?"
Yeah.
And Norbes called them, got the battle, put it out the same day,
Okay.
and he really held me down on that, man. Because for a second I was kind of looking crazy, right?
Mm.
It looked crazy if I'm going, "Yo, I battled Ines on Smack," and then out of nowhere they're selling the battle to anybody who will take it, right?
Okay.
So Norbes held me down, but at the same time, I don't want to sit here and be one of those guys that was like, he didn't do anything to me, so he cool, right? Like, you know what I'm
Like the
saying?
ARP, man, that was crazy.
I'm not really down with the being cool with anybody just because they're cool to you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but I'm pretty sure whatever he did, that this taught him a great lesson, and that he'll be back 10 times stronger. At least I hope so.
Okay. Do you feel like the process? I guess with the PG process, is time for a change as far as artist wise, or do you think it was a process that was working?
It's been time for a change, bro.
Okay.
It's been time for a change. The old PGs were the old PGs. My bad, I got a phone call.
You good?
The old PGs were one of the coolest things ever in battle rap, and why is because you had. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Ty Law versus Snow, right? You had the whole DMV behind Ty Law, Supernova Battle League, all these OGs that really like built their local scene, and it was the same exact thing on Snow's side. You had everybody from Pontiac, Michigan there, right? All the battlers in their what was their league called? Scheme Street. They all had Scheme Street shirts on.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool as fuck to see like leagues come from all over the country, meet in Harlem, and just have the best of them battle it out on URL. That was a fire ass concept, right? And it kind of didn't become that after a while. Too many events, too much oversaturation, too many people throwing PGs. Now that everything's focused on one thing, and you could still have that pride going, and by pride I mean region, right? So you have your top 6 from every region. That's their like dream team of those fucking states. So the branding of this, the marketing of this, it all. Even if you lose, it's a great opportunity. You could lose in round 2, and it's a great opportunity. Everybody who loses in round 1, you look bad. There's nothing I can do for you. That's a lose-lose. You lose in round 1, I don't know what to tell you. But round 2, you lose in, you still definitely will benefit from this.
Well, yo, what you think about the freestyles and I guess what you call them, the audition tapes? I'm bugging. Yeah.
They
The
started
audition.
off pretty bad.
I see some cool ones though. I see some good ones. So
Type of Pretties was pretty good, right? That's the guy everybody's talking about.
okay.
I actually picked someone from an audition. One of my picks is from an audition.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked Tootie Ragu from New Orleans.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. And I didn't pick him because his name's Tootie Ragu. That has nothing to do with it.
So you already making headway with some of the talent that you bringing in, but there's a lot of people that's kind of coming on there, and people like, yo, it's all the same, the same thing, and a lot of people just doing the same thing. But that's good that there's a few that's kind of showing that.
Well, the reason knowledge everybody's doing the same shit is I've been saying this shit for years, but it's like there's not enough people out there scouting talent for real, like being an A&R. Or what I mean by that is like there's really not that many people that's asking people to become battle rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're basically going after people that are starting off on leagues. They're fans. They have their favorite battlers, and they have the formula for what works, right? So we've just been picking from a talent pool of emulators of people who are acting like their favorite battle rappers, when in reality we should be going to people who are already rappers and asking them to battle.
Mm.
Right? Like, battle rapper is a new term. When I started, that wasn't even a thing. It was just battle rapping. Now there's people who are battle rappers,
mm-hmm.
right? We need to not stray as far away from that as we can. Pick the best of those that we can, but we also need to be turning people into battle rappers. I got this guy, J Marks, on my league that is the roast comedy champ of New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's champed like 4 or 5 different comedy leagues where they just go up and they roast each other with jokes.
I got
right?
you.
But, I asked him one day, I was like, yo, can you make these things rhyme or what? Because he had some shits that were crazy. That if he said them in a battle, people would wild out, right? But they know punchlines derive from stand-up comedy anyway. It's really just about leading up to something that's going to incite reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people like who do comedy are easy to convert to battle rappers. Bars are very similar to comedy. It's just not too much wordplay in comedy. The rest is idioms and all that. It all comes second nature to them. This dude did his first battle. He was fired, bro. He smoked some dude. I think it's important that you ask people to become battle rappers, right?
Okay.
I got Mike G from Odd Future is one of my picks. You know what Odd Future is?
Yeah, of course.
He's battling on the Crucible. My man has a fucking platinum record, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's about going up to the person, not being scared of rejection, right? And being like, yo, you should battle.
That's crazy. That shit gonna make the show fire too. It's gonna bring different type of talent, but it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting.
I think what these auditions showed, which is like the root of the question, right, is that we need somebody that's creating battle rappers instead of only picking from this talent pool, because it's very thin pickings.
Yeah.
We need to be going to hip hop shows and being like, yo, what's up? I'm Lexx. I work for fucking iBattle and URL. Do you want to be a battle rapper? They're probably going to say yes. If they hear URL, they're going to say yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It legitimizes their career. It makes them look like I'm not just a rapper. I'm smoking other rappers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's even if they only battle twice, it's something that's worth it. You ever see Young Snoop versus T.I.'s artist?
Young Snoop?
Yeah, Young Snoop. He was Meek Mill's artist that passed away.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
He battled one of T.I.'s artists.
Okay.
And it got probably like, I don't know, 10 to 13 million views. They had a pool table. They battled. There's like thousands of dollars all over the table. I don't be watching football, but there's some guy with a big ring on, so I assume he's a football player, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like athletes and all that in the room. Smack could do that if he wanted to, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, that should be dope.
If Smack wanted to get, YBN Corday, you know who that is?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's fire too.
He's fire. And listen, if he got a phone call about Smack, maybe he'd be a little hesitant because he's got a really poppin' ass career. But Smack really legitimizes people, bro. So I think reaching out to people on that type of level higher over is the way to go, right? Turn those people to battle rappers.
That's true.
That's why Russia's getting all these views. Russia's the highest. Russia and the Philippines get the most views out of battle rap, and that's because their battle rappers are industry rappers where they're from.
That's okay. So it's a different type of level of entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you watch like Oxymiron versus Johnny Boy, that's like the equivalent to like Drake versus Rick Ross.
Well, word, and them niggas actually battling.
Yeah, and because for them, everywhere else in the world, hip hop is like 10 years late, right? So they still kind of like in 2010 right now. You go to you go to Czechoslovakia, they're listening to Wu-Tang, right? Still, they're super hip hop there. So the MCs battle because they're more about the essence, really, right? Mm-hmm. So you got all the motherfuckers like 360 from Australia. He battled on King of the Dot. He got a platinum record. He was on the cover of, I don't know, Rolling Stone or some shit like that.
Okay, dope.
You know? It's just really about asking the motherfuckers to battle.
Sell out every trip, all my favorite rappers are dead, so I draw my inspiration from the afterlife. I could give you half of my skills, you won't be half as nice. I risk it all for the hunt, I make the sacrifice. If you ain't got the bank or the bet, you need to pass the dice. So